So we're just going to look at some of the most common errors people make in non-verbal reasoning. Firstly, students do not check every aspect of the shape they're meant to be analysing. So what some people do is they focus on one thing in the diagram and they focus a lot on that thing and ignore everything else going on in the diagram. So when that happens, do look at what else there is to focus in on. And that brings us to the second point, which is people don't always realise all of the different elements that they need to look at when dealing with non-verbal reasoning questions. So have a list of things to go through in your head, so when you get to a question where you don't know where to go next to, you can refer to that list in your head. Thirdly, people don't look at the answer options when they are answering non-verbal reasoning questions. When you have eliminated down to your last two answer options, it's a good idea to look at the differences between them to know what to focus in on, because then you can focus in on those differences and not necessarily everything that's going on in the question. Lastly, people don't take into consideration the possibility of nonlinear sequences. A nonlinear sequence is one where it doesn't go exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It may be an alternating sequence, which means you can skip from the first to the third to the fifth, or it could be a bound sequence which goes up and then down, or it could be a sequence which skips, so it can go faster. It could rotate by 45 degrees and then 90 and then so on. So if you pay attention to all of those things, then you can do better in non-verbal reasoning questions.